Well, I guess when I start recording, I just don't stop. And I'm leaving the gym now. It's freaking after 1 o'clock. And something's bothering me. You know, I'm doing my little smoking ritual thing that I do when I get out of the gym late in the evening. And I can't help but notice that there's this girl in her car, and you can tell she lives in her car, sitting outside the gym. And I'm probably making her feel uncomfortable. I'm not staring at her or anything, but she's just miserable. You can just tell, and all these thoughts pop into my head, like what got her there, and she probably feels embarrassed. Like, who the fuck wants to live in their car? She's got bags all up in her car and shit. And she doesn't look like a hurting unit or nothing, but something got her there, and she's acting like she's getting her stuff ready to go into the gym, and I don't know if she's going to the gym, but maybe because I'm standing out there. I'm not the only car there, so thank God, because I would have just left. And it didn't even make me think about gratitude, oh, I'm so grateful I'm not in that position or any of that. I just fucking I've got this story in my head that I go over, and I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry things aren't working out, do you need a place to crash? And then she's crying, telling me, whatever's going on, and I help her to the next meeting, maybe she stays on the couch or something like that. That's not gonna ever happen. I'm not gonna do that. Who knows what's going on with somebody, and what they bring to the table. And more importantly, I'm not going to fucking make somebody feel super uncomfortable. I just don't want somebody to sleep in their car. And what am I supposed to do? Start picking people up that are sleeping in their car and put them in my house? No. It's not going to happen. But my heart goes out to that person. And I don't know, if there's a parent out there, wondering where she's at or any of that. Fuck, man. It could be as terrible as somebody moved to a fucking area for somebody, and then it just fucking turned into crash and burn, and now they're not knowing what the fuck they're gonna do. And then what? And it's just not where I'm at in life right now to be able to do that. I wish I owned places, and I could knock on the door and I could say, hey, look, here's the deal. As long as you're planning on getting better, I have a room that you can stay in, and it comes with UAs, and it also comes with opportunity, and you can stay there, and as long as you're willing to work a recovery plan, take these UAs, and then we'll help you find work, and we'll help you get from that place to your own. Are you open to it? Just the desire to it. And I know that would come with there would be a success rate that is low, but that would be amazing to be able to provide that for people, male or female. But I still got bills and all this shit that I got to catch up on. But wouldn't that be a wonderful thing to be able to provide for people? You see them staying in their car, and you're just yo, here's the deal. Got you. When I know in reality it's supposed to go down like this. They walk into a place and they say, I need help. And that place says, okay, here's the deal. You can't bring the help to people. They have to bring themselves to surrender and ask for the help. Or that person says, hey, here's what happened. I moved in with somebody. I lived in another, I met them online, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm stuck. I don't know what the fuck to do. I just want to get home. And then you take them to the fucking airport, you buy their plane ticket, and you get them home to their parents, or home to their fucking whatever. Yeah, all this shit I want to do with almost 10 months clean. And really all I need to be doing is going to the house, making sure Grayson is good, and then getting some sleep so I could be up early enough to go to the gym and then go back to church and then go to church. But maybe that whole situation there gave me the ability to reground myself, and you know, like I haven't been doing these videos in the last week and been, you know, occupied. And it's just that reminder of like, I want to help as many people as I can, but I can't yet. But at least I want to. I'm going to. Something's going to happen in my life where I'm going to be able to. I believe that, you know, especially after a day like today. I believe that's going to be my fate. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that because, like, I was sitting in my car and I was just like, this is what's going on with me. So I'm going to just put it on my journal here and just recalibrate myself. You know, doing these recalibrates me. Going to the meeting tonight recalibrated me. Going back to the gym tonight recalibrated me, because like I have felt a little discombobulated, not terribly, but enough to be like, okay, I need to do this, this, and that, and get myself back on track. So I feel like I'm back on track a little bit, back to being tired, and like, I don't want to sit here and say like everything is great. It's not. And I don't want to sit here and be like everything's not as bad as that. It's not about that. It's about focus. It's about why am I here? And more importantly, it's about, you got stuff going on in your life and you're still doing things like the meetings and the gym and making these videos. You're not going to take a break from that. You know, you're close, not to the finish line, you're close to a position in your life to where you're like, okay, got it, you're clean. Now let's move. Let's go. It's interesting, like I was sitting there scrolling on my phone using the bathroom and this video popped up and it started to become the norm, and then all of a sudden David Goggins pops on it and he's like, no, motherfucker, get back to work. And I was watching that and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to that meeting. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. That's what I needed to see, because there was a little bit in me that was like, I'm just not gonna go to the meeting. And then even at that, like I get to the gym and like I'm looking around, I was like, oh fuck, I can't find my headphones. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna go. I'll just go to sleep and then I'll go to the gym in the morning. No, that's not how this works, man. You're still in your head. Let's get to fucking work. I don't care how late it is. Because all you're gonna do is sit on your fucking phone till this time anyways. And scroll and fucking comment and then scroll and then comment and then scroll and then scroll and scroll. So now at least I can put my head down and say, okay, I went to work. And now I can say that like the 24-hour period that I had, although there was some rocky points in the middle there, finished strong. And then I made like fucking 3 videos, 3 journal entries on top of the gym and a meeting. So yeah, the grind doesn't fucking stop just because I'm not feeling right. The action still has to stay, like, be in place. And so I can't like sit here and keep excusing like, okay, not today. The not today is only for dope. Everything else has to continue to go. Like, I can't stop the grind, because I know how I'm gonna feel if I do. I'm gonna look back and be like, fuck, man, you just gave up. Now we're back to square one. And fortunately, I was enough, like, I sat there and be like, I got 3 more workouts. I'm like, buddy, what are you gonna stay here till 2? Wake up at 6? Be tired as fuck on Sunday, and then you gotta go pick up your daughter from the airport at midnight? No, come on. You did fucking a bunch. Let's go. So, yeah. Back on track. Back on track.